Welcome back to Spur of the Moment. This is Jim, and we're back to playing some BattleTech. BattleTech, which, as of very recently, got a content update. So I'm not sure if we'll see any of that stuff immediately, but it's got a new content update called Urban Warfare. So we might see some cities, we might see some new battle mechs, we might see some new tanks, which it's not as exciting because we will not be able to use the tanks, but getting a mech. Let's see, is this good? Is this everything I want? What am I even doing? Defending a base? Oh yeah, we're defending a base for no dollars. Yeah, missiles is good. They'll have to come to us. We can hide behind cover. We'll just scan for them. Yeah, I guess we aren't really landing here. We're already here to defend it. That makes sense. Sounds like they're over that way. Let's get some cover for our missile boats. Got a Locust, Panther. Oh, it's gonna be a cakewalk. I'm seeing a symbol here. I have a feeling that has to do with sensors, probably. Something like they don't have any ECM. I'm not sure. What's going to be the best bet here? Oh, or is that their faction? So we have a little symbol that's got our faction on it. Curious. We'll start with this one. LRM5 is perfect for hitting somebody who has plenty of evasion, because we don't really care if it hits. It's just going to strip some of that. And, you know, actually, I'm going to keep this on the main target. I'll switch that over to the Panther here. See if we can't get stability on that one. If we can't get stability damage on that one, then it'll lose its other piece of... Oh, or it could die. Yeah, it could just die. I'm nervous that my computer seems to be having a little struggle here. I recently put up a video for the Division that was super choppy, and I was hoping it maybe was a one-time thing, but I made a second video, and the footage for that one is also very choppy. I'm really hoping that something's not wrong with my computer, though it is cheaper than having to get a new system just to play games that people can see. You got problems, friend. Oh, yikes. Huh. Where's the new sensor trace? Darius. There's a new sensor trace. Ooh. Looks like we found it. A whole Wolverine. That's kind of impressive. Wow, they really saved up everything they had for this second wave. Okay, it's still in one piece. That's really good news for us. Can I get closer? Oh, I can get closer. Might be a little hot in this biome to hit him with everything, but let's hit him with everything. Oh man. Yeah, that's a lot of heat. Thank goodness she's so good at not getting overheated. I think that kind of damage output is worth it, though. Oh crap! And there's a griffin up there. I didn't even see him. Yeah, sure, why not? We'll do it like this. Great. We're going to see if we can't get him to actually fall on the ground. So we'll leave the increased ability damage on him. We'll just throw out damage on the other guy. Oh yeah, he's going down. Now he should be targeting me now instead of the buildings. Man, really? 5 stacks of evasion? You know, I get it. Heavy mechs are much bigger, but man, the bonus light mechs get to their evasion is outrageous by comparison. Ruh-roh. Ow. Though it didn't pierce the armor, we might still be okay. We're just sending the LRM-5 over there too. Once again, get rid of evasion. Wow, I thought I might have to send another volley over there, but not the case. Guess we get to put it all on that Wolverine there. Bad day to be that guy. That was a quick, easy mission. More difficult than the 1.5 skulls would suggest, but not really a problem. Looks like we picked up a locust, so that's worth salvage. At least we can sell it. Didn't really want that mech, but we got it, so to the sales bin with you. I'm selling mechs, I'm selling mechs. Damn, I got a lot more mechs for sale than I thought. I don't know if I'm gonna sell this one, or this one, or this one. But neat. All right, let's see what else we got out here. Got to build that reputation. Got a cease and desist order here. Destroy a base now. In the tundra. That's conveniently the opposite of what we've been dealing with as far as biome goes. Again, we're going to drop it so we just get nothing but reputation over here, because we are, at this point, somewhere between indifferent and disliked. And we're going to want to get as far away from disliked as we can. I think the same team will do just fine. Alright, like the last one, I suspect this is going to be nice and easy. I've been thinking about that last one. I really didn't want one of the buildings to get destroyed, because we'd lose out on a bonus, but I also realized that the bonus we were getting was like plus, I don't know, 15% on no money. Still no money. Spider, a blackjack, a jenner, and a locust. Well, hey, buddy. Oh, look at you. All grown up and shooting guns. Oh, so much for that shot. Oh, that wasn't too bad overall. Let's go ahead and get our evasion reducer out here. go with you and you and you. I probably shouldn't be spreading it this much, but yeah, these guys are pretty novice, so their evasions have gone away over there. We'll just hit him with all the missiles we... Ooh, I see. Yeah, we'll hit him with all the missiles we can, and we'll just shoot him with a laser. Alright, there goes his evasion. I don't know if this will work or not, but we're going to try one for each here. Bad start. Alright, number 2 worked out. I mean, knockdown's cool. There's some damage, lost the arm. You can count that as acceptable. Yeah, we'll just do acceptable conditions met on that mission. I was about to say, the armor looked like it was holding real well for a medium mech. Oh, turrets. Makes sense. Man, that kid's just looking to get kicked over. Yeah, that's a terrible idea if I've ever seen one. You're fine. That is not promising for stability damage. That was better. Let's see if you take him out in one go of violence and whoa, wow! All right, even the melee damage just put him out. Yeah. Just throw one to the side. Alright, now you just advance on those turrets with reckless abandon. That may have been too reckless of abandon, but I think they're all weak enough. Oh, yeah, they're super weak. I wonder how many of these I can take out in one go. I'm guessing 2. I really don't think the 15's going to be able to take one out, but... I've been wrong before, though. Certainly wrong before. Yeah, I'm just doing math wrong. For some reason, I'm thinking the 15 will do 45 damage when it does 60. Alright, hit it with your best shot. We will probably not take that out in one go. It's a tough building. We'll throw one of the 15 back to finish that off. No problem. Is this fire new? Is this different? Seems different. I kind of like it. Alright, a scan for the turret. I will do no such thing. You will come for me where I am at. Okay, another one in the bag. Just gotta build up that reputation. Alright, so I think contract-wise we are spent out. Okay, we've actually got a reputation up high enough that they'll let us take on this 2.5 skull mission. Looks like it's even got a pretty nice payout. Before we just jump for it, though, we're going to just take a look and see if there's any flashpoints around that might have us working for the Capellans. Oh, new Comstar map. Let's see, what do we got here? So... we got filters to see the climate patterns, difficulty filters to see. Okay. Static coverage. Oh. Okay, well that's cool. What is really cool? What? Okay. Okay, so we can filter through the places we want to deal with. That's good. We can choose which kind of biomes. So we got filters, which is cool. Let's see. This is our travel mission. Why do some of these look different? Let's see. I wonder if maybe some of these are places we've been to before, maybe? That could make sense. That's the opposite of what we want to do. And we don't want to work for them right this second. Oh, okay, great. We can work for the Capellans up against some pirates. Yeah, pirates sounds good. Okay, yeah. We'll go mess up some pirates for the Capellans. Well, travel time is story time. So, yeah, they mentioned, may the peace of Blake be with you at the end of that, and I kind of grimaced. So Blake is the name of, Jerome Blake is the name of the guy who kind of got Comstar started. He saw the Star League falling apart and decided, hey, you know what, if we don't do something, we're going to lose everything, all technology, and, you know, without communication, humanity will be lost. You know, it'll be an immense dark age. And while it did turn into a... Thanks, Yang, getting away my story. But while it did work out, that things turned into a dark age, it's a much less terrible dark age because of Comstar. So, in the following days of Self-Defense Force and its exodus and the Star League, he managed to bring together people. Whoa. I'll finish the story part 1 and then we'll check this out. He got a bunch of people together and formed Comstar, grabbing a bunch of the remaining self-defense forces and their mechs, with the express mission of defending the hyperpulse generators, which is the main way that people talk between star systems. There's very few other ways to talk in real or near real time, and everything else has to go through like ship communication, where you send a message along a ship, which will take days, weeks, months to get from place to place. Like in this scenario, we're in just a part of the periphery, and it'll take definitely longer than a month to get from one side of it to the other. That is a tiny fraction of the greater galaxy that BattleTech happens in. So that's not very efficient. Some sort of like radar message, which doesn't have that great of range, still takes time and can be intercepted by anybody. And eventually, House Davian developed these black boxes where you could send coded messages, but they had to be short. They developed it because they didn't trust Comstar for good reason. Comstar, while being semi-benevolent, is trying to make sure that none of the houses ever have an edge. And anytime one of the houses looks like they're going to win out, they sort of feed information to their enemies, and Davian was sick of it. Anyways, on to Ode to the XO. Annoyed, Darius calls you on the comms. Manor, I'm gonna need you over in the corridor between barracks and the mess. I caught Halibut painting my likeness on the bulkheads, and I am not amused. In the corridor, Halibut stands next to the mural, clutching an airbrush. Behind her, the XO is depicted flexing his shirtless, rippling biceps and abs with flames erupting behind him. What's going on here, Halibut? Everyone hates the sketch. It's cold and gray. Oh, the stretch. It's cold and gray, so I decided to turn up the heat. Halibut grins. You know, some of the crew members really, really like it. Well, I do want to have Darius's back. But it's not like it's an insulting picture. That is probably good for morale. But it is forcing him to be a sex symbol. We'll just let Halibut have it in a different spot, in an authorized area. You rub your chin smiling. Mech warrior, you've got talent. So I'll make you a deal. Clean this up, and you can keep working out on an unused cargo hold. Halibut's face lights up in surprise. Really? I've got a new piece I've been working on. I call it Mega Gang. Then hop to it, you say. Let's put a grand opening together. In a couple days, the crew gathers in the makeshift gallery for the reveal. Painted across the bulkheads, Yang leaps wildly encased in blue armor. His cybernetic arm is transformed into autocannon, blasting an unseen foe. While the crew excitedly crowds around her, Darius slides up to you. I hate to say it, but I kind of wish we kept my mural. He crosses his arms, and you realize the XO is wearing a sleeveless vest for the first time. You raise your eyebrow. Oh yeah? He scowls. What? It's warm in here. Wow, that is funny. Alright, so Halibut is no longer rebellious. Plus one morale, and Halibut's got high spirits. What? Worked out well. I didn't even have a sex symbol anymore. It's now a Mega Yang combat piece. It's art. Right, so part 2 of the story of Comstar. Eventually, actually on a couple of occasions, groups within Comstar, which is a semi-religious organization, try to interpret the word of Blake, his goal being to save mankind. They interpret it as rule mankind. And when certain people get in power, they kind of go on these crusades, and some of them get real bad, killing lots of really popular and important people, and it gets rough out there. Alright, Criminal Minds. Let's go fight us some pirates. Commander, I've invited you here on behalf of Sub-Commander Boris Tianu of the Liao Reserves. His unit has requested assistance with a small task in Eurus's Ivory Crescent province, and I have offered him your help. You will be well compensated for your efforts, of course. That sounds acceptable to us, Lady Marina. Then I will take my leave of you. Sub-Commander Tianu, the comms are yours. So she goes away, and the spec warrior shows up. So, you are what Lady Mariana Liao has sent me. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised that CCAF being stretched as thin as it is. Proper Capellan military support was probably too much to hope for. Yeah, it's nice to meet you too. Now, tell us what you need, Sub-Commander. There's a man, Brant Sivraj. He is a courier for Yuri's most prominent crime lord, the Iron Sparrow. Your company will eliminate Mr. Shivraj and his bodyguard, then extract the information he was carrying from the wreckage. You will then convey that intel to me. Do you understand? Yeah, that sounds really easy. Oh, okay. He seemed like he was a dick, but, no, I don't think we have to worry about that. Tianyu wouldn't want to risk getting on Marina Liao's bad side. And that's a theory anyway. One way or another, we'll find out soon enough. Since we are trying to get the Capellans to like us, I'm gonna probably try to have to eat some crow at some point and just be nice to him when he tries to screw us over. Maybe even keep my greed in check. I hate having to do that. Alright, and you know, we're gonna get plenty anyways for doing this, so we'll just take regular payout. And by plenty, I mean plenty of reputation. Should anyways. I don't think it's gonna get us right up to Allied. A timely arrival, Commander Wolf. My people have their eyes on Shivraj and his bodyguard. Put them to death swiftly and without mercy. The Iron Sparrow's cat's paw deserves nothing less. What's wrong, Tianyu? You afraid to fight me yourself? You're a pathetic little man, and when I'm done with your hirelings, I'll turn my guns on you. You have your orders, Commander. Do not disappoint me. Tianyu, out. Alright, Boris. Let's go kill some guys who are trying to be mean to you. And run my mechs through each other. Really? What is going on here? He already take his turn? Oh man, that cicada is so screwed. Does have all of its armor on, so that's something, but with no evasion, I don't think that's going to last very long. Send another 80 in there to the left side. Alright, finishing touch. Probably not actually the finishing touch here, but... interesting. We're gonna let that cicada get back up. It's probably gonna get a shot off at us, but that's okay. Oof. I know these guys have good armor, but with all the defensive cover that they have, I'm going to try split firing all over them. All over all of them. Just to make sure we get the most missile for missile. Kida is holding together pretty well, all things considered. Yeah. Even with a full RM20, I do not know if it's going to go down. In fact, if I'm being quite honest, I believe that it will not go down from the LRM-20. Ooh, okay. It's a happy time to be wrong. The math was there, but hey, ammo explosions happen. Oh, you're hysterical. I wish I could say I'm going to punch him back, but I think I'm just going to light up his backside. He got through the armor. Son of a bitch. Use that Centurion. Goal this round is destroy that guy. I think one way or another we're going to pull it off. Well, how many extra forces are there? Is that reinforcements? Not destroyed. And not really likely to be destroyed either. I suppose that is one advantage to falling on your back. Can't shoot your rear armor. Alright, just take him out. Really? Well, Dukes. Yeah, make that rear armor do some work. It's pretty ready to go. That handles everything, right? Well, I suppose, again, he doesn't have a rear if he's lying on the ground. Yeah, he gets cover from that. Dang it. Still got all his weapons and shit. Oh, that's not so bad. Finally cracking through some armor on the crab. Like I say, sometimes the computer is good at tanking. Also, it feels like the computer is almost goading me right now. Yeah. See, I'm real tempted not to go after that guy, and instead go after the guy that's out of cover. Terrible plan, though. We're just going to hit this guy in the back. 99% chance it's going to go down from that. It's got one hit point in the central torso. Let's see how many pieces fall off. Oh, okay. Just another jump jet. No! Not the Jägermech. That thing doesn't have very much armor at all. Ah, both outside of cover. That's what I like.
That wasn't so bad. That's gotta suck to get hit by. Just so many missiles. Damn, I have really good rear armor on this thing. Did I put extra on there? It still hasn't come apart. 50, 50, 65? That's not bad. You know, you are kind of heating up. Alright, go melee him. 80 damage ain't nothing to sneeze at. Oh yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it! Before we go shooting, let's go swinging. Fine enough. Missile should have no problem finishing him off. Not that I'm going to take any chances and fire any less than the maximum salvo size. I feel good about what happened there. Alright, so I got sentry range on somebody over here. Okay, so he's got a bodyguard and a Shadowhawk. Seems pretty standard. We'll just chip away at it with the missiles. Wow, this is the offensive Shadowhawk. It's barely got armor at all. No wonder we're doing so well against it. Just do a little rinse and repeat here. Yeah, not looking too good to be him. Though his central torso is all in one piece still. He survives another round. Come on, Boris, show yourself. Time to take a non-risk, since they've already gone already. As long as we kill him,
before the next turn. Everything's going to be great. Man, we're hitting everything but his most vital systems. Jeez. What's left? Legs are falling apart, torso's falling apart, head's fine. Guy's devoted to his job. Should have ejected a while ago. Oh, there he goes. Just want to be in position for when inevitably he starts to run away, to be able to still fill him up with missily goodness. Or if necessary, try to chase him down and melee him, but hopefully that won't be the case. Looking a little overheated there. Uh-oh. They can see us. Oh. This is a terrible idea. We're gonna do it. Alright, now that he's only got the cover, let's hit him with everything. Boris, I'm sorry to say this, but it's not your day. An adequate performance. Your lens is to be commended, Commander. My information technologists will arrive and will analyze the carrier's black box and provide you with coordinates for your next target. Tell them not to drag their feet. We don't get paid by the hour. They are CCAF soldiers, Mr. Oliveira. Their efficiency is beyond question. Now I suggest that you clear the line and prepare your lens. We will be deploying imminently. Good hustle, Sub-Commander Boris. Our people will be ready.
Mission successful.
Okay.
Well, he's a little rough, but all things considered, doesn't seem too bad. Really messed up this grasshopper, though. That's why we keep the backup, yeah? I want that Orion part. We can sell a cicada. Nothing wrong with that. Yep. Alright, none of that. Let's get a replacement grasshopper in there. Barely damaged, not damaged at all. In fact, is he damaged at all? I don't think there's any damage. Maybe his armor just got stripped? Possible. Alright, let's go capture a base. Alright, this is the place. The Iron Sparrow's warehouse lies just ahead of you. Its contents right for the picking. I want you to advance on that warehouse, survey it, and engage the Iron Sparrow's forces, and claim the facility for House Liao. Fight bravely, Commander. I'll be watching to ensure that you do. Yeah, y'all. Oh, guess you guys just jump on ahead. That seems like turret locations. Womp. We've got eyes on the facility, boss. I'm seeing point defense turrets, but that should almost always go without saying. I mean, it's a crime lord's secret stash. It's gotta got turrets. The Iron Sparrow will almost certainly have other units in the area. A defense on the warehouse. Don't let them catch you off guard. Enemy turrets powering up, boss. Nothing's ever as easy as it should be. Nor should you complain when it isn't. Do your jobs. Wipe them out. Well, let's sensor lock that boy. That seems reasonable. That went really well. I think we'll be able to take this turret out as well. Maybe. Rough and stuff. Good job. Ow. Mmm. This turret's really peppering us up good. Really putting the armor on this guy to the test. No way I could see that other mech over there, huh? Well, okay. Oh, got him in the head. Yeah, you know, we'll put it on this assault turret. These guys are only going to fire one weapon at the blackjack anyways. Ooh. How accurate lasers are supposed to be? I feel like I sure have a lot of trouble having them connect sometimes. You know, I just realized that blackjack is definitely a different variant that I'm used to. 2 large lasers, 2 medium lasers. I didn't realize I had a second version of that in the game. Well, that's not complete annihilation. Oh. Hey, buddy.
How much death can you withstand? Was decent. Lit up pretty much his whole front side. Should be good to bring him down. Should. That makes perfect sense, but I'm not thrilled to hear about it. Turrets are kind of costing me a ton of missile ammunition. In fact, kind of missile ammunition where maybe I won't try to kill two of them in one turn. I'll have lasers happen here. I'll just polish it off with what? A few LRMs. Who's got the most? You got the most. Let's stick an LRM 20 and an LRM 5 on it. That should work. Couldn't hurt to get closer, I suppose. Especially considering I have no idea where the enemy reinforcements are coming from. There they are. I'm gonna finish this turret off before we worry about those guys. No, we'll just do an LRM 15 from you and an LRM 15 from our other guy. Individual. We're gonna need the heat. We'll save that large laser for later. Alright, you didn't get to run before, so... let's have you run the long way. No need to expose ourselves from the oncoming forces. Oh crap. It sees us. Time to take a gamble. Oh man.
Let's make you real vigilant, just in case something comes up. Hunchbacks without their armor are kind of missing a key ingredient in what makes them good, and yet I'm still nervous about them. Not worried about that one anymore. Right, he's down and crippled. He's, well, crippled still from before. I think this building will give us some amount of cover. Shit. Oh, hey, you guys. Well, we've got lovely targets to split fire between. Let's write that there. And let's go with that one there. Great. Really didn't want to have to deal with an AC-20 hitting us as well. The lack of armor there really opens up a lot of great options for us to take them down without much loss. Ooh, bad day. You. Ooh, that is looking rough. How's this guy doing? Better than I'd like. There we go. That seems fine. Both of these guys need to go down. Since there's the last one, and I think they only just have cover, we'll let the wolf hit him with everything. No breaching shot this time around. Yeah, that'll do. That'll be just fine. A satisfactory job, Commander. I'm pleasantly surprised. Gee, Commander Boris, thanks. I don't like your tone, Mr. Veretinen. Now, according to the courier's manifest, the warehouse should be full of valuable mining equipment. You will send your finest mechanics to catalog the equipment for me, and you will personally supervise them until the job is done. Yeah, sure, I'll get right on that. You will do this, and you will approach your task with the skill and efficiency that I'd expect from a CCAF veteran. Compile a manifest and leave everything else untouched. Yan Yu out. I'll just need to get along. That's like the whole point that I'm trying to get here. Gotta get to light. Oh, I do kind of want to have a blackjack as a vanity piece. I really need the melee hit. Oh. Could go for another grasshopper. The way that I go through them. We're getting a message from Yang on the surface, Commander. He has marked it urgent. Put him on screen, Sir Meyer. Hey, boss. You know how Tianyu said he wanted me to write up an inventory on the mining equipment in the warehouse and leave everything else untouched? Well, we found something else in here. The door to a big-ass underground vault. Ballpark estimate, this thing stretches around 20 city blocks with multiple above-ground entry points. I see. And you want to know whether we can open it? One step ahead of you there, XO. I already did. We're under Tianyu's express instructions not to do that, Yang. Yeah, XO, I know, but you know how I feel about authority figures in general, and that guy was a total dick. Really, there was no way I wasn't going to open the vault. We'll talk about this later, Yang. Pointedly. But for now, you may as well tell us what you found. A hell of a lot more than mining equipment, boss. XO, I'm looking at a Starleague era battle mech, Griffin class. It's partially stripped, but I am 100% guarantee you that I could work wonders with it. You're talking about stealing from our client, Yang. Really? Because I don't see it that way. We got a recording of Sub-Commander Boris saying he wanted a vault full of machine tools. That was a job he hired us for, and he's welcome to them. I'll wrap them up with a bow if he wants to. The way I see it, it isn't theft, but taking something he never asked us for, and it's beyond the stupid for us to leave an asset this valuable on the table. That may be true, but you weren't supposed to open the vault. Look, at the end of the day, this is the commander's decision. So what's it going to be, Jamie? Do we pretend we never found this mech and turn the whole thing over to House Liao? Or do we take the Star League era mech for ourselves and accept the consequences? Let us not steal from Tianyu. We're going to pretend we never saw it and that the job is completed as directed. Honestly, Griffin is not that cool of a mech for us at this point. We've moved on to bigger and better things. Star League or not, he said it was stripped. He probably doesn't even have the cool components to make it worthwhile. So we're going to not steal the mech. Yeah, okay. It's a damn shame leaving a prize like this behind, but you're the boss. We'll package everything back up and make it look like we never found anything. Good, gang. Glad to hear it. And they're even giving us time to repair. These are the best repairs ever. I don't have to refit anything. Check and see how our mech warriors are doing. We had them go on a bunch of missions here. Let's see, that was Moose Jaw. So like Moose Jaw is ready to learn. Got Sweeper. Or yeah, more piloting sounds good. Black Widow. Just about done with everything ourselves. Let's get a little bit more well-rounded. Okay, that's where we're going to wrap it up for now. I hate to leave it mid-Flashpoint, but I wanted to jump on it when we saw it. And I'd already thrown 2 missions together down there. Granted, short missions, but I don't know if this Flashpoint is going to be another mission, another 2 missions, so we'll just cut it off for now. We'll pick up with it next time. Anyhow, thanks for watching. Hopefully, upcoming, we'll get to see some of the new stuff that they have for this expansion. Outside of, I mean, we saw that the comm map is new, so that's cool. And I'm pretty sure the Ode to Darius or Ode to the XO is a new kind of encounter, so that was pretty fun. And yeah, anyhow, we'll look for buildings and ravens next time. In the meantime, thanks for watching and have a great night.